Morning world, and welcome to Friday 17th of November. I might have started without you a bit. Come on you! One of those days when I was feeling a bit industrious this morning, so when I came down to see the guys at 8 o'clock to give them their job sheet for the day, I thought, well, I'll just come in and start the tractor and start warming that up, ready to do a bit of shredding. So came and started the tractor up. I had to go and do a bit more with the guys, I had to go through the day a bit with them. Then came back down and thought, oh, the tractor's sort of warm. I won't have my breakfast, so I'll just go and put a load on in there and then go and have my breakfast. But while I was loading that up, I thought, actually, do you know what? I didn't refresh the bed for the bull and the steers yesterday. I only cleaned it out, so I better go and do that. Anyhow, so it is now, well, 10 to 11. I've just had my first cup of coffee. I didn't bother with breakfast in the end, but bed's refreshed in there. I scraped it out again. Bed's refreshed in there. They got plenty of grub at the minute. Bed's refreshed in there as well. So if you follow my Instagram, you may have seen the photograph of all the girls led down in there while I was busy outside. And I've done 2 loads of mulch, compost. So, well, I say done, I'm just about to empty off the second one and prepare to load up for the third. So yeah, been quite busy. So I hope you don't mind me going on without you, but I kind of started and just didn't stop. And sometimes that's the most productive way of doing things. Yeah, I made a bit of a hole in that. So that lot in there should be ready to chuck out. We'll just check. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll chuck that out. And then I reckon we'll get all of that one in the next lot. So we've got 1, 2, another 4 loads to do, I reckon. And then we'll knock this. Yeah, the biggest problem we've got, if you look at this, it's wet. Everything's wet, making it very sticky. This thing definitely shreds up better if the material's dry. But I mean, that's okay. You mucky puppy. Right, you can go in there if I can get round there. Go on, there you go. Oh. Nearly dropped her. There you go. Oh. Okay. So we're doing this on fairly low revs. I mean, we've gone through, what did we do yesterday? 3 loads yesterday. This is the second today, and we're on half a tank of fuel. So we've sucked a drop of diesel, but literally I've got this thing turning over at 424 RPM on the PTO. It's doing the job fine. Now you know how it works. Yeah, that's really very, very sticky. and clatty. That's why the machine's struggling with it a bit. So it's my fault for leaving it too long. We find all sorts of treasures here, all sorts. Yeah, we got to wait for that to collapse before it'll go out through there, which it will when it's ready. Okay, I need to pull forward a bit. Oh yeah, in case you wondered, I did put the guard back on. That's what we produced the last 2 days. A pile. So this machine, the 15SD GRU 15, basically stands for the volume. It says 15 cubic meters, meters are yards, meters, metric. 15 cubic meter capacity. I mean, I very rarely chuck out 15 cubic meters. There's probably only about 8 in this, but that's because it's wet and it takes so long to get it out. But you can see the job it does. I mean, all this, all of that, 2 hours ago, was that over there. So, I mean, it does a pretty good job. Basically, this is just a big feed wagon with uprated bearings and thicker steel. That's all it is. I could clean this out and use this as a mixer wagon for doing diet feed rations for the cattle. I mean, I don't, but I could. I'll just pull forward a bit more. We're getting there now. Yeah. That'll do. Right. We'll shut that down and fill it up again. Slippy. I don't want to go on my ass. Okay. Keep the conveyor going until he's nearly all the way up, just to make sure there's nothing left jammed in there. And then just reverse it as well. Take anything else out. Bottom. Okay, let's fill it up again. I overdid that. Overdid it. So I'm going to start at the far end, I think. Get rid of that lump up there. Okay. We're on 464 RPM now. So now we've emptied it out, that's gone up 20 RPM. So, but it was quite happy where it was, so we'll leave it there. Might be a bit close. So I've just paused loading for a minute. Just going to let this lot march down. But basically what you got to do, if you put too much in there in one go, it can form a bit of a bridge where the two augers are going through the middle. It can cut basically a hole, a tunnel through. So you need to give it a bit of time to break down some of the material to fill up all the gaps between the augers, because the augers push everything from that end to this end, they push everything to the middle. So it goes along the middle, being ground up, pushed up, then over, and basically cycles around like that. But you've got to let the machine get to a point before you go overloading it. I just played that back in my head, it didn't make a lot of sense, but yeah. So the augers this end are pushing all the material that way. The augers that way are pushing everything this way, which pushes everything up in the middle. You can see it heaving up in the middle. So you need some of this material to be broken down small enough that it can fall back down and go through the cycle before you go putting a load more in there. So you can see it being pushed up through the middle there, falls down the end, back, just goes cycles round and round and round at both ends. So yeah, that made much more sense. So the time now is 11:21. I can't actually remember what time we started. It wasn't that long ago. I mean, there will be some people that would be enough. They'd shut that out, leave it for a couple of weeks, turn it, and then put it back through the machine again, sieve it out and put it through again. But I like to break it up a bit thinner than that, so a bit finer, sorry. So yeah, I give the machine time to do a bit more of a thorough job. Right, we'll just let that lump fall over and go back through, and then we'll put some more in there. So most of that's already gone. Actually, I think I'm going to get down there with the skid steer now and just tidy that up so that can stay up there. So we're not making bad progress really. That's the third load today. I'd like to get at least one more done, but today's the day we fetch our beef packs back from the butcher. So I've got 16 boxes of beef to collect this afternoon. And before I do that, I need to clean the van out and clean myself up. So, because I can't go not in this. Everything's so shit. Nice to have a dry day. So apparently we've got a few dry days next week as well. So if I don't get all this done this week, well, we've made a big hole in it now, so it's a lot better than it was. Let's get that out of there, shall we? Picking up any stones or lumps of other stuff, because it has kind of spilled over into the muck heap a bit, just a tad. Drain it a bit, so the machine don't like it when it's too wet. Be in there, Mousy. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I can't rescue you. Or can I? Can I rescue the mouse? I don't think so. It won't be for the lack of trying, but I don't actually think he's going to let me rescue him. But at least he's got half a chance now if I can chase him out. Oh. I'm not going to find him, am I? I'm not going to find him. Right, so the only thing I can do is there's nothing I can do. Well, I could get in there and dig it all out by hand until I find him. I could do that. He could be anywhere in there. I think we better pretend we didn't see it. Do you know what? The canny little mouse. I've already just spotted him. I wonder if I give him something to climb out on. Branch or something he can climb onto and get him out of there. That's all he needs. It's just a way out. No, no, don't. Grab the stick. Grab the stick. So I don't want to get in there with the engine running, because that would be stupid. So, where did he go? Okay, I can see him, so I'm going to run out of battery, and don't run, mate, don't run, don't run. I am going to try and save you. Oh, why did you go down there? Don't go down there. Oh. I can't see him. So I'll give him something to run up and rescue out of. Oh, where is he? I'm sure if he knew what I was trying to do, he'd quite happily cooperate, but it's a mouse. And he disappeared. Right. Okay, so the only thing I can think of is he might try and get back to where he was before. So if I give you something to climb out of, there. Is there anything I can do? I'm really hoping I could catch him. Right, fire it back up slowly. I've done the best I can. Right, I gave the PTO a couple of little nudges just to get it going and see if I could just scare him out of where he was. I've got a nasty feeling that's the last time I'm ever going to see him. So some folks will think, oh, you're great. Oh, there he is. There he is. Come on, mate. Go back up to where you were. He's just behind that piece of steel there. So if he can get onto that branch I put in there, he could actually climb out. Go on, mate, wherever you are. No, don't go back down there. Back up this way. I don't know if you can see him or not. So I can't actually make the machine go any slower because it'll stall. He's on about 280 RPMs. So I don't want to stall it because that means there's something jammed in there. Where is he? Come on, mate, we're rooting for you. Where is he? Oh, he's right down the bottom again. Don't go down there. Right, he's right in the corner down there. If he stays there, he could get out. He's in my shadow now. Right. I'll give him another escape route. He can't see me, so that's too long. Hopefully you'll see that and get out. Where is he? I mean, there's always a chance he's climbed out and got out while I was walking around here. Oh. I really, really want this little mouse to survive. But has he already got out? And I don't know. Well, it's been nearly 10 minutes and I've not seen him again. So I think it's one of two possibilities. He has either escaped up through that branch there, or maybe on that one, maybe I chucked it in there and he literally scooted out of there while I was walking around here. I mean, I'm hoping that's the case. Or he didn't make it. So I honestly don't know. But yeah, I've not seen him again. Sorry, Mousy. Okay, so I think that's cooked. So it's 10 to 3 in the afternoon. We have made a big hole in the pile of green waste, but that's it for today. We haven't got time for any more. We're off in the next half an hour to go and get our beef. Yeah, time to chuck that out. I think we'll be fueling up before we do any more anyway. So but yeah, so the great big heap of green waste that we had is now just a big heap, not a great big heap. So we've made some progress. Here we go again. This is one of those jobs that's it's kind of all right, but after you've done half a dozen loads of this, it becomes a bit dull. Not the most interesting job in the world, but there's the job. I might do a bit more over the weekend, although if I'm honest, I'm not really feeling much like it. Probably next week. Apparently we got 3 or 4 days next week of good weather. One more day may just knock this job in the head. And then whatever happens, as soon as I clear the yard, within a couple of hours, somebody will have tipped something in there, so it doesn't stay clear and tidy for long. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this emptied, probably fuel, if I've got time, fuel up, put this away, and then it'll be get changed over to Dursley and pick up 16 boxes of beef. Oh, it didn't take long to empty that lot out, did it? Right, I'll give it a chance to get rid of a bit more yet. Okay. That's everything off. Let's get some fuel. Sorry, did I wake you up? Oh, sorry. Hello, Mary. Hello, darling. Hello, sweetheart. Yeah, I know. I know what you wanted. I know. That's all I've got time for though. Sorry. Stuff to do. Sorry. Okay, that's that put away. We are on 3:15. That's about right. Van's already emptied out and cleaned out. I did that just before lunch. So that's all I've got to do now. Go in, wash my hands, get changed, drive to Dursley. That's it, all cleaned up. I'm actually going to be 10 minutes early, but hopefully they're ready for us anyway, because I got a feeling the first person's going to be in for their beef about 4:30. So we got people coming this evening, tomorrow, and I think there's one, if not two, coming Sunday, and one we're going to post to. So it'll be our first postal beef packs. Where are you, Scott? Oh, it's just there. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to know how that turns up. So, right, so it's a guy who's he'd actually arranged his whole month to come and pick up his pack last Saturday, because I originally thought the beef was coming last Saturday, and he couldn't change his plans. It was too late. But somebody told him it was a week later, it was too late. So we have said that we're gonna post it up to him. So yeah, fingers crossed that works all right.